Welcome back to JimmyJunks. In today's video, we're looking at the Bob Ross Monopoly game. And obviously it's got a glare on it because I haven't taken the film off of it yet. So let me do that. The plastic covering here. I just hated doing this. Let me just get this off of here real quick. Alright. Let's put that there. And there it is, the Bob Ross Monopoly. Let's look at the I can't even talk. Let's look at the box and let's look at the board and the pieces inside and all this such things. I can't even talk today. Let's take a look at the box, the back of the box, and the contents inside the box. Obviously, if you're doing an unboxing of a product, you gotta look at the whole kit and caboodle. So let's take a look at everything. You got the Bob Ross logo, or the signature. You got the Monopoly logo, obviously because it's Monopoly. You got Bob Ross standing in front of a background. Really nice, really nice. They really PNG'd this image pretty good here. And some really nice PNG image here. Alright. Now, let's see the back. I almost forgot that, the back. The back says, I'm going to read off this little thing here. The last time I tried to read this off, I sounded like I was speaking gibberish, so let me try this. Take advantage of whatever happens in the most peaceful edition of Monopoly you've ever seen. Monopoly, Bob Ross is your bravery test to buy, sell, and trade your favorite works of art from the Joy of Painting series. Uses go-to objects to canvas the board as a squirrel, pine tree, easel, and other tokens. And it's off you go to build up cabins and the covered bridges, shake off taxes, and beat the devil out of others' budgets until you win with more happy bucks than you can shake a brush at. Be creative and have some fun with the ultimate game for Bob Ross fans. And there's 6 tokens inside. There is everything referencing Bob Ross. The contents. Now, we gotta know the contents here. Game board, 6 collectible tokens, 28 title deed cards, 16 happy little accident cards. Wow, they really went all out. 16 of the Joy of Painting cards, 32 houses renamed cabins, 12 hotels renamed covered bridges, 1 pack of Bob Ross money, rules, and 2 dice. Alright. That's really cool. Alright, so we're going to... ages... By the way, it's ages 8 to adult, so hopefully your 8-year-old will know what the hell Bob Ross, or who the hell Bob Ross is. Because I can tell you, most 8-year-olds, most even, I don't know, 8 to 16-year-olds don't know who Bob Ross is. So, we're going to open this box up, take a gander of what's inside here. So, as you can tell, this looks pretty empty. It's a pretty empty box, but everything's in here. So you got the Bob Ross money, which I'm not going to open up because I'm not going to play it, so obviously I'm not going to open it up. But you get the Bob Ross box. You got the $5. Yep. Bob Ross box. You got all the other cards here. Woo! Alright. You got every painting is a title deed. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm just gonna put those aside here. You got the board. Jump it to the side. You got the contents. There are only happy accidents on your quest to buy, sell, and trade popular paintings for Bob Ross edition. Okay. And there's the rules. Yeah. Obviously, if you don't know how to play Monopoly, came out in the 30s, I believe. So, you got the pieces. I will open up the pieces, and I want to see the pieces. These are the bridges, I think. These are the cabins. They just look like houses and hotels. Like, if you're gonna rename them to something new, please, have them be different damn figures than the original pieces. I mean, these aren't even Bob Ross dice. I'm just kidding. Bob Ross dice. It's regular old dice. You don't need to be fancy with dice. Alright. So I want to check these pieces out. So let me... Alright, let me open up these pieces here. Get a good look at what these look like. Because these look pretty cool. Okay. Oh! Alright. Alright, let me... Okay. So you got the pine tree. You got the easel, which I don't know how, like that maybe. Easel. Squirrel, little pea pod. Pea pod's a squirrel here. I guess a fence, because he likes to, oh, I almost dropped it, likes to draw fences, I guess. An owl, for whatever reason, like that's a thing, and is a painting little board here. I really don't know what that's called. Hold on. Consult the back of the box here. Paint palette. Okay. I am not a painter. I didn't know this was called a palette. So this is a palette. That is an easel though. I'm glad I know what that is. I mean, he doesn't says it in every damn episode. So I got the pieces here. That's really cool. You got the houses and hotels. Oh, cabins and bridges. I think that's it. Now we just gotta look at the board. Is there anything under here? No, obviously not. So let's put all this to the side here. We'll stick everything else back. Yes. Back in the board here. Alright. And we're going to look at the board itself, because that's where the magic is gonna happen. Okay. Alright. I wonder if I have enough room here to do this. Alright. The Bob Ross board game. Or Monopoly board game, whatever. Alright, so here you have Bob Ross Monopoly. So I'll spin it around, because right here you can see just half the board, because the other half's over here. Oh no, over here, yeah. So you can't see this half, so you can see this half. You can't see, or whatever. Alright, so on this half, you got the Go to Jail, you got Nature's Paradise, 2-inch brush. You can buy the 2-inch brush for $150. Who's buying a brush for $150? Okay. Sap green is $200 over here. I don't know if you can see that. Sap green. Let me flip this. I'm talking about this. Let me just do this. So you got sap green for $200. You're buying a color. One color is $200. The brush is $150. Glossy. Alright. There we go. Camper's Heaven, Tropical Seascape, The Happy Little Accident Spot, Enjoy a Painting Spot. Oh, and the colors, I don't know if you can see this. The little color spots are actually paint blotches. So that's pretty cool. This, I'm sorry, this is the best Monopoly that I've actually ever, like, this is the best Monopoly version you're ever gonna get. I mean, the references to the show with all the colors and all the painting names, Bob Ross is right smack dab in the middle, you know, it's just amazing. And if you're a fan of Bob Ross, I urge you to go out and get this, because this is amazing. This is really well done. Really well done. This is really well done. it's like a Bob Ross famous worst nightmare, but it's because you just really. I just really love this. This is amazing. Yellow ochre over here for 200. Like, that's amazing. Yellow ochre. I love yellow ochre. Anyway, this is the Bob Ross Monopoly. I also have Toy Story Monopoly, but I didn't open that on camera. I just felt like this was something I had to open on camera. And the thing is, I think this is like the best representation of the intellectual property ever. That's like I think it is like it's the best branded Monopoly I've ever seen. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Obviously, we got the manual, how to play Bob Ross Monopoly. La da la. All right. Yep. Yeah. All right. So this is the coolest Monopoly. That doesn't squeak again. Coolest Monopoly I've ever seen. If I can get the damn box open. Alright, here we go. Coolest Monopoly I've ever seen. It's got the whole setup here. It's awesome. Get this. Put this back in here. And close this up. And yeah. That's been the Bob Ross Monopoly. I really enjoy the look. The presentation is really amazing. You know, I just think it's the best you can do with a Bob Ross style Monopoly. I mean, if you're gonna get a board game, might as well make it Monopoly, because Monopoly is universal. You can have any intellectual property as a Monopoly game. Some things shouldn't be Monopoly games, because I've seen some really wacky Monopoly style games, but this is literally the best representation of an intellectual property that I've ever seen. Like, there's just nothing more to say, you know? The Bob Ross Monopoly. If you like this video, hit like, and if you want to see more content, hit subscribe.